So here we are in front of the big black box again. We come here tonight to watch two famous local Calypsonians battle it out with using Shakespearean lines in a kind of extempo battle on the theme of Shakespeare. I think Arlene is here. Arlene. It's Winston, Gypsy Peters, and who?
I don't recall the other.
Black Sage.
Oh.
Black Sage. Maybe that was who we saw walking out earlier.
I'm not sure what he looks like. I know the name, but
he's not black.
I'm not familiar with what he is.
All right. Sorry about that. So we're a little early because Arlene likes to be early. Let's see what happens. According to Arlene, the early bird catches the worm.
Trinidadians in the audience don't need to be told what that is. Maybe some of the guests do. Extempo is a form of calypso where two Calypsonians face off and they basically do a sung duel, but making it up as they go along. So in other words, what you're gonna see and what you're gonna hear is not rehearsed, it's not planned. Neither of them has any idea what one is going to say to the other. They're doing this on the spot. We've got two masters of the Extempo art form here tonight, Black Sage and Lingo. Let's give them a round of applause to welcome them on stage. One of Shakespeare's best known plays is Julius Caesar, which is, as you know, a classic story of political betrayal. A classic story that plays itself out in Trinidad and Tobago every year, every election cycle. So here to sing an extempo duel on the theme of political betrayal, Lingo and Black Sage.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. Yeah. Well, we did it with Shakespeare, so I want to see how much Shakespeare all you know. If anybody out there can tell me which play, in quotes, I am about to do comes from, you will get the best drink at the bar, okay? So we quote in. Blow winds and crack your cheeks, rage blow, you cataracts and hurricanes spout, till you have drowned the steeples, drenched the cocks. Let's hear you. Anybody? Hey, I ain't have so much money like everybody know where it's from. Okay, you could get water by the bar, alright? Barman give all of them who say, King Lear, drink of water. Lord, Father, say I catch all you. Anyhow, we are here. You told us to sing on Shakespeare, so we ready to run? Shakespeare wrote in the 16th century, but you won't believe he was talking about we. Ladies and gents, look at the state, even to the 400 years his works resonate. And of course, I cannot object. I go take, for example, Romeo and Juliet. I take in Romeo and Juliet. Shylock is Montague, and Peter is Capulet. You understand what I mean?
Well, Black Sage boy, it was very sad, but I'm so happy them wasn't in Trinidad. Romeo and Juliet was an example of how to live like the good people. This is what I say, now listen to me. Both of them, they join in match money. And I go tell you, my friends, they say, no, mama guy, it just proves that true love could never die.
Everybody sing. I can understand, but all I could say is quite clear that Lingo every play. But you know, I'll say candidly, I have to comment on his words immediately. So you know, I'll say on this mic, he say Romeo and Juliet is a play he like. I have to warn the mighty Lingo, I hope it's Juliet you like and not Romeo.
Boy, I have to admit with all respect, because you know I really have to like Juliet. But I say it now, listen to the beat. Right now we on your family street. I telling you, listen what I say, because Black said last name, it is Murray. But he like Romeo, listen carefully, because he living on Fuller Street, not too far from here. Lava, lava, day. Lava, lava, day.
Well, ladies and gents, I'll say under oath, when I came just now, I gave you a quote. And that quote, everyone declared, all you know that the quote, it came from King Lear. This is a man you have to know, he just threw away the whole kingdom just so. It is like Trinidad, I have to sing. King Lear remind me of Patrick Manning.
Boy, I listen to what you just sing, and you talking about Patrick Manning, but I could tell you something, don't listen, partner. Political betrayal like Julius Caesar, and listen, now listen plenty, that was going on in the UNC. Julius Caesar, listen me, partner, remind me how Kamla get rid of Jack Warner. Lava, lava,
well, with what you say, I can't make a fuss. It's quite clear Shakespeare was talking about us. Because you know, say what you want, even today the man works still relevant. Julius Caesar was murdered, you see. Fellas inside his own party. When I hear that it is a fact, I think Keith Rowley have to watch me back.
Like said what you say, boy, that ain't no fun, because like Timberton and Raw, we working in tandem. Yes, man, listen carefully. It's alleged they're planning to mash up Rowley. I listened to the review of the budget, and I tell you, I had to cringe, I must admit. The reason why, I go tell your partner, if we're trying to mash up Massey and Toyota.
Lingo, my friend, you make me feel so ball because of a name you call. That name gets me so upset. You know, it reminds Black Sage of Hamlet. Hamlet had a great task to do, but no matter how we talk, he couldn't get through. He had something to do, but do it he would not. You know, he reminded me of Mr. Coleman, but
yes, man, you know it is not right. But when the witches approach Hamlet on that night, them people was so horrible. Like Hamlet make a deal with the devil. Hamlet, he wanted to be a king. I want all you to understand this thing, but this is what all you people must understand. The man who killed him was born by Caesarean section.
He didn't read the play without a doubt. It has to be Macbeth he talking about. Because Macbeth must understand to never take advice from a woman. Because I had to sing, the three which tell him that he would be king. He had big ambition at ending Canal. I'm like Macbeth come just like Rudal Munila.
Well, Black Sage Boy, I am so sorry, but I remember seeing that play once on TV. I'm telling you, boy, listen carefully. It's a clear case of mistaking my identity. But I watched that show when it was TTT, and that's why I make this mistake, you see. The reason why I make the mistake, you see, I was watching it on a black and white TV.
Shakespeare, and I would fail if I do not mention winter scale. A king was stayed by Leontes for a while. 9 months later, the wife make a child. The man was so vexed at this, the boy wouldn't even give the baby a kiss. So ladies out there, what I'm saying is true. All you could see what one could make a man do. Like all you do in a Playboy.
You catch them? I'm Black Sage Boy, I feeling real bad, because you see like Shakespearean play was written for Trinidad. I saying now you're carrying on. You're talking about what could happen when you get home. But Black Sage Boy, you're a fan of Shakespeare. This is what I have to declare. The reason why I say that is clear to see is because all your children resemble me.
Talking about Shakespeare, how you know? And since he say hard, I'll talk about Othello. Because Othello is a strong fella, but he was in love with Desdemona. But ladies and gents, what I'm saying is true. You have to see what a little kerchief could do. So I don't want to make no bacchanal. When a man bad talking your girl, don't believe him at all. Like all you don't know what you're doing either.
Well, Black Sage Boy, you're pushing your luck, but I go tell you something. I prefer Shylock. That play, you know, it was very nice. And I hope that you take the girl advice, because Shylock, you know, he was real greedy. He wanted to take all the money. Yes, man, he was very bold, and because of greed, you know, he lost his soul.
Well, of course, I must say this. I'm glad that you mentioned the Merchant of Venice. I don't want everybody to be shocked. I had the perfect man who could play Shylock. This is a man who in the T&T, he robbed so much poor people their money. Who should play Shylock? All I would say is the boss of Clico, Mr. Lawrence Duprés.
the big boss there in Clico, but they had another semi Shylock, you know. The fella, he rob a lot of poor people, and like he make a deal with the devil. I telling you, you must realize, I'm talking now, it's going to be a big surprise. Our next Shylock is standing in line, a fella they call Harnarine.
But ladies and gents, I like the Canal. But them fellas, they like Canal. I love the Canal, them is my brother. But you know they have a lovely sense of humor. I hope what I say cause no disgrace, but I really like the way that they name this place. When me and Lingo hear it, we were in shocks. We say tonight we performing in a big black box.
Explain that the big black box is also found in aeroplane. I say you know, if you get a lash, you must remember anytime an aeroplane crash. Yes man, listen me partner, first thing they want to find is the flight recorder. I telling you, I don't get no shocks, because they had to look for it in the big black box.
Lingo, I'll say plainly on this mic, like this big black box is clear you don't like, because I have to comment how this Murray Street you like to represent. So I'll have to tell your partner, the big black box, he don't like it, partner, because I want everybody to recall, he like he boxes white and a little small. La ba 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 ba.
La da dee da da doy. La ba da ba day. La ba 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 boy. Well, I telling you, it's a big surprise. How come black says know how I like my size? I telling you right here tonight, how the hell he could say that I like them white? Black says boy, I can't hear what you sing. You're talking about the color of my skin, but I could tell you something. Listen me partner, I like the box, but it don't matter what's the color.
I like Shakespeare, but I have to say, we have to say a little something on Cervantes, because you know this is our wish. One was English, the other one was Spanish. But what I say don't cause trouble. Lingo remind me I wanna Cervantes novel, because all black sage could say, all you don't find Lingo resemble Don Quixote. Lady lie die da doy, lie da die die da doy, da ba da ba de la da die la de ba doy. I telling you I can't understand what he said. How the hell he could say I look like Don Quixote? Black sage boy like your real Bazodi. How the hell you could mistake me for a donkey? I say it now, I have to explain, because we liming in Port of Spain. This is what I want. The black sage should know, if I's a donkey, you is a big culo. Well, this Extempo is trouble. It's quite clear that Lingo didn't read the novel. So you know, I will say one time, I could understand that cause my partner blind. So what I had to tell you is very true. Lingo, I will no more take advantage of you. You don't know about Don Quixote, don't be upset. It's not a donkey, but download it from the internet.
internet, but I could tell all you now, listen publicly, I having real problems with the STT. When I try to read now without a doubt, the internet always timing out. I'm telling you, I don't want to go spell, but just now I am going digital.
And about Shakespeare plays, you know what was cool? The smartest people in the play was the fool. So in Trinidad, I'll have you know, who don't make him fool of is we in Calypso. And the people with character flaw understand was the nobles, the king, prince, and politician. So when Shakespeare write without a doubt, it was Trinidad politics he talking about.
I say it not what only politician, but he also talk about some Calypsonian. Black Sage boy, this is what I want you to know. I talking about the administrators in TUCO. I say you know, listen to me. Up to now they ain't pay we prize money. I telling you boy, this is my belief. I feel the administrators and them is one setter.
Carnival past for months you see, and I agree they pay we money. In fact, I am very sure they didn't have money from the Ministry of Culture, and that is why me and Lingo upset. You won't believe that they ain't pay we yet. So that is why I hope what I say is right. I sincerely hope we call it first paid we tonight.
Black Sage boy, I have to agree. I hope tonight they pay we money, because you know this is not token, but me I have on my jacket cause I real broken. I say it boy, I try to sing sweet because I have to go out on Murray Street. So if I get paid tonight, I want to you know I have to pay off one of my clients before I go.
Tonight your nerves going to be a wreck. I think it's Gypsy name they have on the check, because I really had to declare, you know Winston Peter's supposed to be here, but as he hear that we coming, me and Lingo the man run away hiding. He gone quite Antigua, I will have you know, to sell them mattress he teeth down in my road.
Listen to me, I wouldn't have you taking advantage on Gypsy just because the man is not here. I find you treating him so unfair. You say that he gone to Antigua, but he also thief a set of water. So I telling you, I am making fun. I hope the people in Antigua don't have starvation.
So ladies and gents, I have to confess, we are glad to be here for Bukalit Fest. In fact, I will be candid, I am always very glad that I'm invited, because you see, I'm very glad people pushing literature in Trinidad, because since technology rise, I have to complain, like them young people don't want to read.
In order for a lot of people to succeed, like Booker did say that you must read, but this is what I want all you understand. You should realize that the lingo is a blind man. And why I say that you must realize, because you know I cannot read with my eyes. So I could tell you where Booker's left best did fail. Up to now they never give me a book in Braille.
Lingo, my brother, I must understand. I think you made an important observation, and I know they will take a bow, and I know that going to walk on it just now. But in the front row, look, I had to tell, I see a good gentleman named Jean-Michel. I'm looking at him, if you see, I see he have next to him a beautiful lady. Any man that lives on the applause, please.
I have to take a thing about him, I must take a chance, because Jean-Michel, he come quite from France. I say this, all you have to must know, he promoting we Calypso. Yes man, I could say I beat my chest with pride. He Harel Calypsonians singing outside. But Jean-Michel, I want you to know, it's time you start to promote me in Extempo. La da di la da doy, la ba da ba de.
Well, ladies and gents, I will have you know, now is about time for me and Lingo to go, because we love to come and perform, but it have other people here to come on.
So this is what I want you to hear. For me and Black Sage, it was a pleasure to be here, and I go tell you right now in Extempo, I hope all you enjoy the rest of the show. Yeah. Thank you.
Our guitarist is Mr. Vesta Kamla.
Another big round of applause for Lingo and Nancy. I hope it's alright, we're going to be paying you in used mattresses, is that okay? And a donation from the former member of Parliament. Anyway, never mind. So, we've heard 8 writers, and we've heard 2 Calypsonians bringing Shakespeare, one of the great writers of the past, to Port of Spain. And now, if you read your program very carefully, which we're going to